You know the vibes. This man's them. You heard. Real quick, I took some time away just to step away because you know what it is. I feel like even with things that you really love, when you do it so consistently, it's easy to get burnt out, especially when it just beats you over the head every single day. I'm talking about myself, of course, politics. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, there's so much pressure to want to be at your best, and other people put this pressure on you. God forbid, I could just imagine if the entire world was putting pressure on you for you to be at your best because you're seen as the best. And I am the number one conservative on YouTube. You know the vibes. And it's like, I could just imagine going through all that mental trauma, that mental stress day in, day out. And for somebody to actually criticize me for going through that kind of pressure and that mental stress, that kind of person would have to be incredibly inhumane. You know what I mean? So just for people maybe at work and they want to take a vacation because their job is just so, and you just need to take a step back, not quit, but just a little break, just for your own mental, just so you can be okay and you don't get burnt out, or at the very worst, just contemplate just doing destructive things to yourself as a human, just taking a step back. It's perfectly fine. That being said, Simone Biles is pure evil for caring about her mental health. Let's talk about it. Simone Biles, the god level gymnast that she is, greatest of all time type shit. You may have seen her at the now I'm just looking at this right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. She was at the FIG World. Look at all these goddamn gold medals. Hold on. FIG World Cup 2015 Arlington, 2019 Stuttgart, the Pacific Rim Championship. Nigga, I thought like Pacific Rim had kaiju and shit. She was out there doing flips. Fucking 2016 Everett, two of them shits in Pacific Rim. Fucking 5 gold medals in Stuttgart in 2019, 4 gold medals in Doha, 2018, 2015, 4 gold medals in Glasgow, 2014, 4 gold medals in Nanning, 2 gold medals in Antwerp, and 2030. God damn, she's a machine. I didn't even get to the Olympic Games yet. 4 gold medals in Rio de Janeiro in 2016 at the team all-around vault and floor God damn, 27 gold medals altogether, and she's weak. Yo, y'all niggas is bugging. Oh my God. Hold on. Sorry, I'm out of character. Sorry, I gotta get back in character. This is some wild. Yo, she's a super saiyan. Now, as the number one conservative, I have a way of getting, points across to my viewers. So let me relate to y'all for a little bit so you understand where I'm coming from when I'm about to say what I'm about to say. I would imagine a lot of you work your jobs 9 to 5, maybe different times for your shifts, and maybe a 5-day work week, Monday through Friday, if you're unlucky enough, maybe even the weekend. And let's say you're just working day in, day out. You wake up early in the morning, get to work. You got to deal with your supervisors and your managers. And maybe you have a team lead. You got to deal with your team lead. Maybe you have customer service jobs, you know what I mean, where you have to deal with customers, whether in a call center where you're dealing with people over the phone or in person, and you have to deal with complaints every single hour, every single day on your shifts, right? And at a certain point, maybe you just want a break, you know what I mean? You look forward to your 15-minute break. You look forward to your 30-minute lunch. Do you? This is a question. Do you? Of course not, because you, as the number one conservative, well, number two, I'm number one, you would go and look at that strife and stress, and you would persevere through that because you have a job to do. So when the boss says, hey, would you like to take a 30-minute break? You go, boss, respectfully, suck my dick. I represent this company, and I will see to it that this company becomes number one, regardless of my own mental health, regardless of how many times I contemplate jumping off the Brooklyn Bridge. I put this company before my own mental health every time, because that is what Jesus would want me to do. When they say, hey man, you've accumulated enough vacation time to take a whole week off. You want to go to Morocco or Tibet or the Bronx, you could go wherever you want. Go for it, buddy. You go, fuck that. I'll donate my vacation time to someone else. Someone who's lazy, someone who's a sociopath, someone who's selfish, that doesn't want to come to work and can't deal with the stresses of work every day. So they need to come in. I don't see what's the big deal. And this is just on a regular workers level. where we overcome adversity and stress, where we don't take our breaks, don't take our lunches, and don't take vacations, right? Now imagine her level where she has to train day in, day out to be the best that she can be, have pressure from the entire world, deal with random situations such as sexual assault from a team doctor, or maybe your moves are so good that judges look at those and say, whoa, this is not stuff that mere mortals can do. We're going to have to downgrade and nerf you a bit, okay? So when you do these death-defying moves, we're going to judge you a little bit lower just so we don't scare off the other competitors. Is that okay? Is that cool? Imagine dealing with all of that nonstop. Just nonstop. And she is expected to do what we do. Don't take a break. Don't take lunch. Don't take a vacation. You just power through it. And again, if you see yourself jumping off a bridge, does it really matter as long as you're representing your country? Think about it. Isn't that what the Joker movie taught us or something like that? I'm sure conservatives love that movie, didn't they? I think that's what it was talking about. Just not having no regard for your mental health, and if you contemplate suicide, I mean, it's just another Tuesday, right? I think that's what it was about. I think that's what Charlie Kirk said, too. He's another god of the conservative movement. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is this: regardless of whatever comes your way, apparently, if you are dealing with mental health issues, fuck that. Keep going. Okay? If it causes you to hate what you love, fuck that. Keep going. If you're dealing with athletic situations where you need to be razor sharp, pinpoint, you have to have that pinpoint accuracy with the moves that you're pulling off, or you could, risk paralysis or even death. Fuck all that. Just keep going. And if these moves are sloppy because your head's not in the right space and it could sacrifice your team's chances of actually winning, fuck that. So what if the team loses? As long as you go out there. I'm sure you losing it for your team with all that pressure on you, nobody will get mad at you, I'm sure. The internet's such a forgiving place. So the moral of the story is this. The moral of the story is people are very inhumane. Moral of the story is people need to start caring about each other. And the moral of the story is y'all need to calm the fuck down, okay? It's okay to take a break. I'm sorry, I had to go mask off. A lot of people arguing against Simone Biles are like some of the most inhumane, cold-blooded assholes I've ever seen in my whole life. And to think that people who are sitting down in their chairs with Cheeto dust on their beard, besmirching one of the greatest athletes of all time because she wanted to take a break, because she might actually injure herself or sacrifice winning for her team, is insane to me. Okay? Let's learn to be better human beings. Please. Okay, I think being on the internet too long has caused people to forget what it's like to be an actual caring human being. And it's okay to take a step back, even from things you love. Just so, eventually you can come back. It's not like you're going to retire from the shit, but sometimes at least to get your head in the right space. Maybe it's right to take a step back and be a decent fucking human being once in a while. I'm just saying. But who knows? What do I know? I'm just some random faceless dude with some Timbs on his profile pic. That's really it. Remember to comment the like button, subscribe to share button, care about each other, and it's okay to be empathetic to people who actually need the help, because we've lost enough musicians, enough celebrities, enough athletes to mental health situations. I've seen enough rappers talk about drugs, using that as their coping mechanism, because life, it gets so crazy dealing with the music industry, dealing with labels, dealing with people, dealing with paparazzi, that it could really rot your brain to a point that people really believe that these aren't people at the end of the day. People, in whether you're rich or celebrity, what have you, they can go crazy too. So let's maybe sometimes just take it easy, especially on this young woman busting her ass year in, year out to be the best she can be to represent a country that is now shitting on her. It's crazy. Remember to comment the like button, subscribe the share button. This has been Man's Dem. If you still got a problem with Simone Biles, honestly, and I mean this, suck my dick. For real, just suck my dick.